The Young and the Restless Friday August 14th recap. Nikki fights Adam taking over as Christian's dad. The Young and the Restless Y&R recap for Friday, August 14th, reveals that Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, will have some concerns about Adam Newman, Mark Grossman feeling a fatherly pull toward Christian Newman, last played by Alex Wilson, while Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, as Rehab. At the ranch, Nikki will admit to Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel, and Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, that she lied to Nick earlier. Nick was upset over making Nikki and Victor Newman, Eric Braden, miss their latest honeymoon, so Nikki fibbed about them going back to Venice to continue their trip. Although it was a minor fib, Nikki will fret since recovering from something like this requires extreme honesty. Nikki will also worry about Nick inheriting her addiction issues, but Claire and Victoria will reassure her. After Claire takes off to meet Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, Victoria will mention that Adam has been stepping up for Christian. Nikki will hear some alarm bells going off in her head since Adam tried to get custody of his bio son once upon a time. Victoria will argue that's ancient history and will defend Adam since he's been a different person lately. Plus, with Christian staying at Victoria's place for the time being, Victoria will be able to keep a close eye on the situation. Nikki will fear Adam might feel a fatherly pull toward Christian while Nick's away, but Victoria will argue that Victor can set Adam straight if that happens. At the GCAC, Adam will open up to Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, about checking on Christian earlier. Nick filled Christian in on his addiction issues, so Adam will confess that Christian is in bad shape and wondered if his dad was going to die. Adam will admit he had a hard time answering Christian's questions since there are no guarantees Nick will beat this. The whole ordeal will rattle Adam and leave him feeling like they need to be prepared. Chelsea will wonder if Adam regrets letting Nick raise Christian, but Adam will insist he doesn't. Adam will also make it clear that he's not rooting for Nick to fail so he can take over as Christian's father. However, it'll be obvious that Adam is thinking about past mistakes and wishing he could undo them. Adam will consider whether he should have spent more time with Christian before now. Victor will eventually come along and talk about how Nick seems to be doing well in rehab now, but he'll need his family's support. At the Park Cafe, Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, will insist he found the contract and has firm proof that Chancellor belongs to the Abbotts. That'll include John Abbott's Jerry Douglas authenticated signature and everything to back up the provision he made. Jack Abbott Peter Bergman will look at the documents on Billy's phone and admit they look legit. Nevertheless, Jack will point out that John didn't demand repayment and that Catherine Chancellor, Jean Coopert, seemingly didn't know about any of this. Jack will wonder if Billy really wants to do this to Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, but Billy will keep the focus on Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, and how much he's going to enjoy the look on his face. Kyle Abbott Michael Mueller will point out that this could leave them tied up in court for years. Jack will question if the battle is worth it, but Billy will angrily insist on taking what rightfully belongs to them. Sally Spectra's Courtney Hope name will come up, so Jack and Kyle will realize she doesn't know yet. It'll leave Kyle and Jack worried about Sally's reaction, but Billy will feel like she'll ultimately be supportive. Billy will stand his ground on running Chancellor himself since Jack already has Jabbit. Once Billy gets fed up over the argument, he'll stomp off and leave Jack to debate things with Kyle. Kyle will consider the possibility that Billy is right for once and that they should take back what belongs to the Abbotts. Jack will decide he needs to bring Ashley Abbott, Eileen Davidson, and Tracy Abbott, Beth Maitland, in the loop on what's going on. At Society, Y&R spoilers say Lily and Kane's flirty conversation will lead to some mild bickering over Billy. Since Billy has been obsessed with the search for Jill Abbott's last played by Lauren Koslow, secret at Chancellor, Lily will think he's already causing too much trouble. Lily will want Billy fired, but Kane will convince her that Billy's going to drop his pointless quest and that it'll all work out. Billy will come strutting in soon after and admit he's done with his search since he uncovered everything he needs. Lily and Kane will be shocked over Billy's news that he found the keys to the kingdom. Billy will declare that Chancellor Industries is his and that he can prove it. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Billy has some major hostility coming up with Kane and Lily, so stay tuned for all the trouble ahead. CDL will have other sizzling Young and the Restless spoilers and news to read up on, so visit us regularly for more Y&R details.